Governor John Bel Edwards was in New Orleans today to talk about coastal restoration.
He spoke as part of the State of the Coast Conference that's being held this week at the Morial Convention Center. Erica Ferrando shares what he had to say.
Louisiana has lost more than 2,000 square miles of its coast in the last 90 years, according to the Coastal Protection and Restoration Authority. But Governor John Bel Edwards says there is proof that projects are restoring it. In the last 7 years, he says the state has secured nearly $15 billion for coastal projects.
That have restored and maintained over 26,000 acres, improved more than 83 miles of levees, restored more than 22 miles of barrier islands,
including the Spanish Pass Marsh Restoration Project in the Barataria Basin.
And the Google Maps told us that we were standing in water while we were cutting that ribbon. And that just goes to show you the massive scope of that project.
Chairman of the Coastal Protection and Restoration Authority, Chip Klein, announced at the State of the Coast Conference he will resign in July, but said he's proud of the state's commitment to restoring the coast. Last week, the Louisiana legislature unanimously approved the 2023 Coastal Master Plan.
Louisiana is the only state in the country with a dedicated, science-based, publicly informed roadmap for a resilient coast.
And with 1 week left in the legislative session, Governor Edwards is advocating for the legislature to commit surplus state money to the Coastal Restoration Protection Program.
Once again, we've asked for a significant chunk of that to go to the coast.
This week's State of the Coast Conference brings together thousands of scientists, policymakers, and educators to discuss the latest ideas.
I suspect many of us in this room will not see the day when we're done. But we know that we can be successful.
With decades more of work to come to save Louisiana's coast. Erica Ferrando, Eyewitness News.
The State of the Coast Conference is being held through Friday at the Morial Convention Center. And ahead of this hurricane season, the state will get more than $27 million. Senator Bill Cassidy announced the funding yesterday. It'll be used to fix damage from Katrina and Laura. More than $4 million will go to the Sewerage and Water Board. A little more than $2 million will be set aside for the city of New Orleans.